Hi, this is Ahra with another daily outlook video. Today, Tuesday, March 29, and we're going to see what's happening in the market, what's happening, and what should we expect from today's financial market. So far, we know that today, Russia and Ukraine, they had a peace talk here in Turkey. As the resource they says that both sides they confirmed that they had some sort of development progress in their negotiations. As most probably they may can gain again, just like get close, get a little bit more closer to some agreements. We know that Russia told they are holding back their forces from Kiev and Chernihiv, if I don't mistake, to show their honesty on the peace talk progress, and this is to get the gain the trust back. This is the situation overall in the market between the Russian and Ukrainian, but still there are many other issues that still they need to talk and confirm that whether they want to what exactly they want to do. I mean, they talk generally about being a national in the army, the Ukrainian army should be the national, shouldn't be the part of the NATO or any other international organization. But the Ukraine should get some guarantee for that and stuff like that. But they didn't exactly confirm how they want to get through that. So there are still too many questions around the market. But generally, the market is positive about that. And as you can see here in the chart, that made the US VIX to fall lower down to 2263, much lower than the 33 that we had a few just like last weekend a week before that. That made the US dollar also to decrease to go to down to almost 4 days low, even more, to lowest level since March 18. It was almost like in 9 days low. And it means that the market, just if you go just like in a bigger picture, if we see that we can see that the US dollar is creating some range here between 97 80 and 9, almost 92. Let's say that between 97, 80, and 92 is creating, or just like you make it short, between 98 and 99. 98 and 99, yeah, just like much will be much more better. Between 98 and 99, so like come all this so we're here creating some range here around these levels. So most probably we can see the US dollar again in this area for a little bit longer time. Before, because the lower to see the US dollar index in the lower levels, we need more reasons for that. At the same time, we know that the US, we know the inflation is increasing today, because today on the economic calendar, we know that in the economic calendar today we had amazing data to talk about that. On the economic calendar, we know that the US dollar, US home price, house price increased 18.2% in February. If February or March, let me just like don't make a mistake. 18.2% US dollar, US house index in January. Sorry, house price in January increased in 18.2%, which is much higher than market expectation, and inflation in the housing market means that overall inflation is going to increase and stay there for a little bit longer term. At the same time, we had CB consumer confidence in the US in the United States, and it was at 107.2, more than 107 expectations, but still it's much lower than 113 and 114 that we had like just like 2 3 months ago, which it means that still the market needs more power to get just like more energy and more focus to get covered itself. GLTs we had today at 11.266 million, which is not good, which means that we have still a shortage in the labor market, and it means that we are going to work on that. So the market, what the data shows that they need still the support. At the same time, inflation is so high. So if we support the inflation, if we support the economy, inflation goes higher. If it goes through to blocking the inflation, pausing the increasing inflation, we may see pause in economic development. So this hard situation is still continuing, but overall data, overall expectation is positive, and this overall positive expectation shows this itself on the where is my SP 500 chart? I don't know. Let me This is the ruble. Let me bring you my SP 500. I have everything here, but I say, okay, this is Dow Jones. Uh, Make it template. Okay, this is Dow Jones. This is Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay, this is V's price, Tesla, and SP 500. Where is my S&P 500? This is S&P 500. Here is the S&P 500. Still trading above 4,400, which is at 4,400 before we talked about that. For 4,300, sorry, 4,300 is the very important K level for the S&P 500, and as long as it is trading above this level, which means that we are in an uptrend. But higher levels to be seen in a chart, we need to cross above 4,700, which is here. As long as it is not creating any numbers, posting any candles, creating any candles above 4,700, but talking about the more higher numbers will be a little bit under question. So therefore, we can still count on range movements around this, but with the positive tendency here, we can still say that a positive market will be a little bit positive, but we should be more caution on this positive improvement. On the oil market, oil is decreasing in the last days because after the reports that we had from China that the outbreaking virus make the Chinese request the lower to make just like decrease the demand in the China because many factories are closed or they're working in a less working hours. But that made oil price to be a little bit lower. But at the same time, we have an OPEC Plus meeting on Thursday or Friday, probably Friday. I think Friday. Yeah, we have an OPEC Plus meeting on Friday. Video conference going to be the video conference, but still, I don't think that they're going to make any changes in their plan. Therefore, it will support the oil price. And seeing around $100 with $10 high or low is the market's expectations for now. Gold lower today under 1,900 as the market risk is low, but at the same time lower market risk here. We don't have with the inflation worries and other concerns that we have still in the market. It will not let the gold price to go so much lower as long as it's especially as long as it is trading above 1,877. Still we are in a clear uptrend. For the US dollar also, we already talked. This overall market situation for today, this what we have to care about, what we have to take care about that. On the cryptocurrency market, we didn't. Sorry, on the cryptocurrency market, uh, this short-term increase, short-term bullish doesn't mean that we are still in a bullish. We are already in a bullish trend. Mm, This data shows that we may see 50 to 53,000 US dollar also, but it doesn't mean still that we are in a higher levels with uptrend, and we probably can see another breakdown here, another correction here to all down to 44K probably, and after 44K, 45K, we will make it more detailed, more analysis to see where we should go. But seeing the 45K will be between like I can say the next range, the current range will be between 45 and 52K, so something like that. We will have a range here before making any progress higher or lower. Russian ruble today got a little bit more stronger, continuing following the previous days as the peace documents forward, and both sides they were positive about the peace talk. This overall market situation about the tomorrows. Let's see on the economic calendar what we will have tomorrow on the economic calendar. Tomorrow we have from Europe we will have ECB President Lagarde's speech. In the United States we will have ADP non-farm employment data and then GDP data, GDP and crude oil investors. Later today also we will have API inventories. Let's see what the inventory of the API and tomorrow EIA, what will give us about the oil market, but still oil market will not depend on this as geopolitical matters and OPEC meeting will have more more we have more they will get more attentions in that days, and investor will be focusing more on them than having just like looking at the inventory levels. Yeah, this overall market situation, and hope it was useful for you guys. Let me know if you have any idea how what we should add or what we should count here. And if you have any idea, let me know write on the comments. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.